topic is on communication in the Indus Valley. So my research question is, how has communication impacted people throughout history? So what was communication like in the Indus Valley? In this valley, people communicated together with a language that no one till today can understand. They also cannot read what they wrote, so that's what they wrote. And the writing was done using a pointy stick dipped in clay, or they would use a sharp tool to scratch off marks so that you can read it. Only a few people could read and write. How did communication impact people in the Indus Valley? Most people had to depend on other people to do things for them. For example, some people didn't know how to write, so other people had to do it for them. What was communication like during the Industrial Revolution? As new things got invented, people got more in contact with each other, and it became much more easier to communicate with the people around them. Before the Industrial Revolution, books were copied by monks and monasteries by paid scribes or basic manpower. The last development was the telephone. By Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. How did communication impact people during the Industrial Revolution? Some new changes were very comfortable for people to get along with, and some were just hard to get along with. So before they had the way they traveled was they used to put stuff into boxes which had wheels, and they'd have to push them. And sort of after the Industrial Revolution, they had these type of cars, and now we have this. What is communication like today? Communication is no longer needed to be face-to-face, but you can call each other, but some people do prefer to meet each other face-to-face. And before we'd have to send postmails, and we'd have to write all the address and stuff, but now we can just send emails through computers, which is way faster. How is communication impacting people today? From my perspective, I think it has impacted people in a very strong and powerful way. But now also we can, and social network is like a very useful thing because we can meet each other by Facebooking each other on these apps. And so coming on to my research question, how has communication impacted people throughout history? Communication involves understanding how people behave in creating, exchanging, and changing within time. Communication helps us understand people better and contact people faster. And since Alexander Graham upgraded the telephone, it has upgraded again and again more, so it has been more useful. And so overall, the evidence and examples. Telephones made life easier. When there were no telephones, it was really hard for people to communicate with each other. And from my perspective, I think the world has developed mainly because of technology. Because then it was impossible to create this stuff, but then now it's made the impossible possible, so it's really